the whole month during the Manufacturers Month here at Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Again, we're going to welcome in my guest right now. Grant, how you doing, sir? Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Glad to be here.
Well, thanks for taking some time away from the plant there and coming in and sharing a little bit about Mueller Water Products with us. First of all, Grant Zeimet, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I've been with Mueller for about 6 years. You know, I actually grew up in the Midwest, moved down here for work, and really have worked my way up throughout the plant there here in Cleveland, and am now lucky to be able to lead it.
Wow, that's fantastic. When you came in and sat down, I asked you what you did there, and you said you're the plant manager, and I thought, wow, you're a young person to have that much responsibility. So congratulations to you for all the hard work that led you to this position.
Yeah, it's a privilege for sure. I have a great team, and that helps a lot.
It definitely does. Well, Grant, tell us a little bit. A lot of people around here, maybe that's been a part of our community for a long time as we're spotlighting manufacturers in our area. Mueller Water Products, that's a name a lot of us probably recognize, but may not know exactly what you guys do.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are a very, very old company. We're about 166 years old. Facility here in Cleveland is not quite that old. We were around since 1990. So what we do here is water infrastructure products. So basically everything that allows a city, allows a utility to get clean water from the treatment plant to your house, we're involved in. Valves, couplings, do a little bit of piping, but a lot of stuff you really don't think about, you just rely on every day, and it's a basic human need, so obviously very critical.
Now, Mueller, size of employment there, but how many employees do you guys employ there?
Yeah, we've got about 140 people, so a little bit on the smaller side, but we're multiple shift operations, so a lot going on, that's for sure.
When we think about what you guys do there, tell me a little bit about how a day goes. I mean, for an average employee that's there, tell me, you know, I know the products that you mentioned that you manufacture, but is it like the old manufacturing ways, or is there a lot of technology in what you guys do? Kind of walk us down that path, because manufacturing has definitely changed over the past 20, 25 years.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Changed and changing rapidly, right? So we, you know, simple idea, deliver clean water to a house, right? But there's a lot that goes into it. So we're heavy machining at our facility. So we've got a lot of our employees that are very skilled in CNC machining. So some skill sets that are developed both on the job and you know, through formal education.
Sure.
We have those skill sets. We do a lot of injection molding at our facility, so pretty advanced machinery that we're trusting people to run and have the skill set on any given day. So a lot of, you know, not just manual labor, there's a lot of thinking involved with it too, and that really speaks to how far manufacturing has come and really all that goes into it.
What's your take on manufacturing around our area? If you cast a net out for 20 to 30 miles, and you're kind of in the nucleus of that, what's your take on manufacturing? It seems like we're in a hot spot that sometimes when we're in the day in, day out grind of what we're doing, we don't realize how lucky we are to have so much manufacturing right here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we are a hotbed of manufacturing, right? I mentioned I was from the Midwest and kind of lived all over the country before I ended up in Tennessee, and this is definitely the most exciting place I've lived from a manufacturing standpoint. There's so much going on in the Cleveland area in particular, so much more coming, right?
Right.
Several new employers that have announced plants in the area recently. So, you know, that's a little bit of a challenge for us in terms of competing for a workforce, but we're up to the challenge and glad that there's a lot of infrastructure in place to develop those skill sets that we can all use as manufacturers.
Again, we got the plant manager here, Grant Zeimet, and he is the plant manager at Mueller Water Products. You mentioned the history of your plant of Mueller, basically about 1990. You said since inception here in Cleveland. What are you most proud of when people say, where do you work, and you met somebody, you say, I'm the plant manager at Mueller? What kind of feelings does that bring to you?
Yeah, and it's our products, the type that we make, right? There's so much purpose in the components and the products that we put together. This is critical stuff for human life, right? So it's not COVID showed us a lot of interesting things about society, right? What we can live with, what we can't live with. And our products are something that humans cannot live without, right? Clean water is something we all need.
Definitely a necessity.
Yes.
Which we feel in our neck of the woods anyway. I mean, I know in foreign countries it's probably a different thing, but for us right here, that is a necessity. That's what we feel we've got to have. Again, our friends from Mueller Water Products tell us about what they do. Said about 170 employees there?
140.
140 employees there. So a large employment for our area. What's the future look like for Mueller? What's down the road? Is there anything that you can share with us, or what does the future look like?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, some of your listeners may have heard about the infrastructure bill that's been in the news recently. The federal government allocating billions and billions of dollars to upgrade our infrastructure because it's duly needed, water and otherwise in the U.S. So that's going to be a direct impact to our business because our products are what people are buying to replace the leaded pipes that are leading to all the issues all over the country, right? So there's a lot of excitement and growth in the next, 3 to 5 years because of that infrastructure bill, and we're looking to get a lot of business and really expand in the future because of that.
Manufacturing Week, are you really kind of amazed how well, like when we say Manufacturing Week, Manufacturing Month, which is kind of a month-long celebration, when we think about the Pie Center, we think about peak performance, the smart factory, and kind of all those little nuances that's a part of this. What's your take from that? I mean, think about the Pie Center. That we're pretty lucky to have something like that here when we talk about manufacturing and getting people to this area.
Oh, absolutely, and that's a benchmark for the country, right?
Yeah.
Really, I mean, that's cutting edge stuff and cutting edge partnerships that are super, super rare in the U.S. right currently. And I think it's a model. This area is a model for how to manage manufacturing as a region, right? And it's, like I said, a very exciting place to be in terms of manufacturing. And really how we approach it here in this region is exciting because it's about more than just working in a hot factory every day, right? And doing manual labor. It's not about that anymore, right? There is skill involved in this stuff. So it's an exciting time to be here.
Definitely so. Well, Grant, we appreciate you coming by and talking to us, being one of the longtime employment places here in Cleveland. Mueller Water Products being shipped literally around the world for being manufactured right here in Cleveland, Tennessee. And that's pretty cool to be able to see that. And we appreciate you coming in, sharing a little bit about Mueller. And anything else you want to leave with us before you go, sir?
No, I think I'm good. Just thank you for the opportunity, and thank you to your listeners for being engaged with manufacturing.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming in and sharing a little bit about Mueller with us. Have a great rest of your afternoon.
Yeah, sure will. Thank you.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. We got traffic and weather coming up, so stay with us. It's the Mix Afternoon Drive, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Come see the great savings this October at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Save thousands on brand new 2024 Nissans.